How y'all doing? I'm your host, Mr. Rogers, Willis Gotti. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How you say it? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day in this neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be my neighbor? What's goody though? How y'all living on, man? Today it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Salute to everybody that is pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about on this live stream. And we airing everything out. You know, one thing about me, y'all know I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a petty dude. Leather Flower, how are you, beautiful? How you been, love? Oh, I want to say shout out to Chilling with Love. Shout out to Chilling with Love. She's doing her thing with the Truth to Power podcast. She pulling in a lot of numbers with Truth to Power podcast, and especially her podcast. So shout out to her, man. But salute to everybody that's here, man. Salute to everybody that's coming in the building. Today, like I said, is Thursday. This is the last Thursday of this month. We are winding. No, this is not the last Thursday of this month. Next Thursday, that's last Thursday. My bad. But we winding down on October, man. You know, 2024 is especially winding down. But like I said, man, it's a lot to talk about. You know, it's a lot to talk about. Um, and we gonna get into it. You know? And I just want to say this to a lot of y'all YouTube dudes, man. These dudes is cornballs. And today's topic is about the ages of chaos on YouTube. You know, the Hassan Campbells, the Tasha K's, you know, um, the Jaguar Wrights, the Orlando Browns, the Zip with the Jips, Trips, the Gully TVs, you know, the Candace Owens, you know, Tax Stone, who's another, you know, a lot of these dudes is ages of chaos, straight up and down. You know, they get low platforms, they get low notoriety, and you have to realize a lot of these people was regular individuals. They were nobodies. And they came on here to be somebodies by being clout chasers. Now, you got a few somebodies that were somebodies that's now washed up and bitter. You know, because you have to realize something in life. Bitter people say and do bitter things. You know, that's just what it is. That's how the world operates. There's so many bitter individuals out here. You know, but I've been watching online, man. Dudes is mad at Big Meech. Like, I don't understand that, man. Man just came home and niggas is making hate videos. I don't get it. Niggas don't even know the man. Y'all talking about the man. But, you know, Ric Flair said it best, man. To be the man, you got to beat the man. You know? But we going to get into it. We going to get into it. I'm trying to see who's the first one I'm going to dive in on because there's a lot of shit we can indulge in. So I'm trying to figure out which topic should I indulge in, you know. No, I would never interview Hassan Campbell. Because in fact, bro, you have to realize something. I came to him about interviewing him on the platform after I did the Lord Jamal shit. I keep trying to explain this. Before I did Lord Jamal, right? And this is what people don't understand. It was supposed to be Hassan Campbell, Lord Jamal, and Snow Billy. The part about it, we couldn't find Snow Billy, right? He wasn't in New York. So he was like, okay, we're gonna do Lord Jamal and Hassan Campbell. Well, this was the case. Before Lord Jamal and Fat Joe had they fallen out, Lord Jamal didn't want to be on camera with Hassan Campbell because he was dissing Fat Joe. And Fat Joe and him had both an artist at the time, 5 mics, and he wasn't supporting what Hassan Campbell was saying. So he didn't want to be on camera with that nigga. Smash the like button. So I offered Hassan to come on the platform. He refused to come on. So I'm not gonna run no man down, you know. And I'm not, you know, that nigga Hassan Campbell was is an energy vampire, man, and a fraud and overrated, you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. He didn't have to say no. That nigga Hassan kept stalling. So if you stall a nigga with an interview, and then you going on Math Hoffa, you going on academics, and then when you cold as McDonald's fries, and niggas ain't rocking with you, then you wanna go fucking with, you know, you wanna come and get people to be on your side, you know. So that's why me and dude is not gonna ever be cool. We'll ever do business. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I linked so many people together on this internet shit that niggas need to give me a Nobel Peace Prize. I brought Hassan and Nature Boy together. I brought Whack 100 and Hassan together. I just brought so many YouTubers and dudes that would never have a conversation together. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing with Hassan Campbell is that he just didn't like to see a nigga grow. That's what it was. You know? He just want to see me grow. And he's a hater. You know what I mean? Once you talk about you gonna come to my crib and all that, you know what I'm saying? And talking all that gangster talk, there's nothing else to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing he should have did was put niggas in position, but he didn't. Let's keep it real. You know? Let's just keep it real. But when you a selfish person and you not a team player, what do you expect? You see how he played the bozo nigga out, Kilogram. I ain't had no issues with the dude, Kilogram. He went at me crazy. I kind of liked his channel. But boy ain't supporting him. That nigga had 6 people watching him on his live stream. I'm like, no, man. Come on, bro. 3,000 subs and you got 6 people watching you. That's embarrassing, man. and you saying that Hassan's your brother and he holding you down, that nigga ain't bringing none of your none of his people to your channel to support none of your live streams. Come on, come on, man. I ain't one of them niggas, man. Just not me. But let's get into it like this. I want to get into the conversation. So, Hassan Campbell has been on a clout chasing marathon, right? What I mean, a clout chasing marathon, he's doing anything and saying anything to get numbers. Because as you look, let's look at his channel real quick. Son ain't pulling them numbers like he was pulling back in the days, bro. Let's look at them numbers. His last video he did, 2.1K. 2 hours ago, 4.5K with the Usher video. Him dissing Meech, he got 46,000. He could have been putting out some great content, but you got 46,000 clout chasing Big Meech, hating on Big Meech. Man that just came home from prison. Can't make this up. 19K, right? So the numbers is not like how it was. Now let's look at how his numbers was before, right? Look, Puff and Suge speaks. Almost got his snot box rocked when he fake got shot. You know, clout chasing, right? Now people got a whiff of the method of Hassan Campbell, the clout chaser. They slowly is realizing that, oh, this nigga's a fraud. One, he's supposed to be a victim, but then he goes on Vlad TV of all places that he said that Vlad is the police. Vlad is the feds. He goes on there and smile like he ain't never smiled in his life. That's crazy. He went on there and smiled and was happy to be on that man platform. Same with Adam 22 when he said what he said about these people, right? Now this dude, like I keep trying to tell y'all, is an agent of chaos. Like I told you, the BAM thing is dying. You can't talk about BAM no more. You can't talk about BAM. You can't talk about none of that. Because people is tired of hearing about the BAM thing. Because he wasn't a victim of BAM. He was in a relationship with BAM. And that's what he doesn't want people to understand. That this is why he says on this platform, I quote, and he gives you hints that it was a love affair, right? That nigga said he loved me so much that he did such and such. And I just listened to this dude and I said to myself, this dude is a cartoon character. He's delusional. He believes that everybody's copying his style and he's not even religious. Listen, let's keep it real. Hassan get closest to people just to bite their style. Don't believe the lie that he don't watch nobody. He watches a lot of people. He's not original. Nothing he says is original. This is a dude, and I'm gonna keep it real. Being around Hassan, he was like a social experiment for me. I'm just being honest, right? He told people that BAM loved him so much that he put him on a Tribe Called Quest cover. No, he didn't. Chris Lighty put him on that cover. But he told y'all that Bam put him on that cover, which was not true. Bam didn't put him on that cover. He didn't put him on that cover. He didn't put him on that cover. He lied to the people to make them believe that this man did this man did that. Like I told y'all. And I continue to tell y'all this. Okay? If you ever been on the phone with dude or had a conversation, you will see what I'm saying. Dude is a cartoon character. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? This is real. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Hold on real quick. What people don't understand is, right? The fake street talk, right? The fake gangster talk. You know? He's a dude that's going through and really uh identity crisis, but really he's going through a psychosis because he really believes what he says on his internet. He believes the illusion of everything that he says. He's a gangster. Well, he's not a gangster. That's one lie. He was a bum. He ain't never got no money in Bronx River. He was a bum. He was not no street dude. That's a lie. He wasn't none of those things. He was a dude that was in a relationship with a man that put on this fake image of being a street dude, which he wasn't. And that's what happened. See, one thing when they look at me and my platform, niggas that know me, know me. When you look at dude's platform, dudes don't know him for nothing. He's paying dudes and putting money in their pockets and they friendly extorting him. And because he's paying them in his friendly extortion, they give him a little bit of street credibility. But if he wasn't hitting these dudes off, he wouldn't have no street ability. Because like I told y'all, homie is not a street dude. Homie is not a gangster. He buying street credibility. He talk about rappers, nigga, you doing the same thing. You doing the same thing. Because if the street dudes don't know you, the rappers don't know you, nobody knows you. Listen, the Bronx is one of those places, bro, just like Brooklyn, just like Queens, just like any hood in America. People are going to know who you are. People are going to know who you is. Hassan Campbell is a nobody. He became a somebody on YouTube. Remember what I'm telling you. He didn't want to be on YouTube, But he was promised the world, fame, money, a documentary, stories about his life. Anybody would go and jump out there and do what they do. You getting promised fame, money, a documentary, a book deal? I'm going to change my life? Hell yeah. I'm going to do this. But what people don't know is, by any means, he didn't care if he lied. By any means, he didn't care what he said and did. Because in his mindset, he felt that I'm making money. Dudes don't jack him like that. Why you think he ran back to Five Guard? Because the dudes that was holding him down wasn't rocking with him, because you have to understand something. He's fucking up their bag. He messing up their play. They don't want to stand next to that dude. Because now you violating certain individuals that's taking care of me, and I can't allow that. They gonna cut me off. So what Hassan did was he felt disgusted by that. But you gotta look. He's not the only one. Hocus 4/5. He's another one. Running around talking this big blazer shit. But he's really not an official nigga either. Let's just get this clear, right? Sex Money Murder was one of the biggest organizations in New York, right? Hassan went online and violated Pistol Pete, right? Violated. Now, Hocus 4/5 shouldn't be doing anything with Hassan Campbell, because, nigga, you violated the big homie. And once you violate the big homie, nigga, all bets are off. We're not supposed to be cool. We're not supposed to be linking up. But what people don't understand is, when you a sucker and you doing sucker shit, you start realizing these dudes is not who they say they are. That's why Whack 100 could go to Castle Hill and do what he did, because nigga ain't even respecting his own hood. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that he's a character, man. You know? He came online and self-proclaimed a bunch of nonsense. You know? And that's why I told y'all can't believe everything y'all hear from these people, man. They characters. You know? No, I started to realize that dude is a fraud, man. Once I see dude conversating with people that you got issues with, and you saying these people is violating you, that's when I know that dude is a liar, bro. And then when he lied and told me Doggy Diamond said this and that, and then when I had a conversation with Doggy Diamonds, that's when I knew he's a liar, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see this dude don't stand for something. People should not support Hassan Campbell, because he just showing you time and time again he doesn't stand for nothing. How he screaming about Whack 100 did this and Whack 100 did that, but he's sitting on that man platform having a conversation, huh? With Loose Cannon, 600, having a conversation. So you got to realize something. He wants to be the only one having conversations with these people. He don't want people that's he deemed is under him having dialogue with these people. So that is that's what you call hate. That nigga don't want to see nobody pop. He don't want to see nobody successful. He want to see dudes under him. He want to see dudes not on the same level. Because once you get on the same level, then he feels threatened. Dude felt threatened by me. You know what I'm saying? But my nigga, I ain't your enemy. But you have to realize something, bro. When you great at what you do, dudes is gonna always feel the way they gonna feel. Now, let's get into this, right? This is what I told y'all a long time ago. Hassan is a jealous female ass nigga, and he's a fraud. Y'all gotta really believe this. Yeah, that's enough. We could do an interview, Matthew, when you want to do it. You could definitely do an interview. My cash app is $Billis Gotti. We could definitely do an interview. But Hassan Campbell is. I saw that Anton Daniels back with Charleston White, but hold on, let me say this, right? Hassan Campbell hates dudes that rise to the occasion, that become successful. You got to understand something. That dude was jealous of my success. You see, he was jealous of Charleston White. Perfect example. Look at Charleston White. Charleston White started growing. Charleston White platform. He started made it a big name on here. When Charleston White wasn't too of a big name, cause Psalm was cool with that. I watched that nigga traits. You gotta sit back and watch niggas. When niggas start falling off, he start turning on niggas. Because he feel like nobody should elevate but him. That dude told all his supporters that Vlad is the police, that Adam and all these dudes, he said all these things about these dudes. He would never do academics, but he did academics, right? He said he would never do Adam and Vlad, but then he praised Vlad. Said Vlad was the police. Vlad was the police. But who sat up on Vlad platform? Hassan Campbell. I don't fuck with that dude. I will never fuck with that dude. He's a fraud. I don't fuck with niggas that violate my family, nigga. We don't play them type of games, nigga. I'm not that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going like that's what people gotta understand. Difference between me and him, I don't fuck with YouTube niggas that violate my family. I don't. I don't. Yeah, Hassan Campbell's washed up. He's finished. You know, he trying to hold on, but nigga, it's over with. It's over with. It's nothing to hold on to. You finish. You finish. There's nothing else to hold on to. See, he had a thing. Hold on real Yeah, my bad. I had a cold. Yeah, so I had a phone call, nigga. Um, like I said, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. You know, me and that nigga never be cool. We'll never be friends. And oh, to my Cash App, $ Bullets Gotti. Send it to my Cash App, and we definitely could do some business. $Bullets Gotti. We can never be cool. We can never be friends. Anytime you violate me as a man, bro, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with you, bro. I can't fuck with you, bro. That's why I don't fuck with Sonetta. I don't fuck with none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't play them in their games, bro. I'm not with the fake beefing. Hassan Campbell with the fake beefing. I'm not with the fake beefing. I remember that man told me on the phone multiple times. He said, yo, Gotti, man, you playing. Yo, you need to go diss these dudes and get your numbers up like that. I'm like, nigga, I'm just listening to this nigga. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I do views without doing all that. I don't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, a lot of my pre-recorded content is not all beefing. A lot of my pre-recorded content is me expressing my opinions on different topics, and that's it. I don't do all of that fake beefing to get views and disparaging people. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Yo, bro, I don't see it. Let me put my Cash App in the chat so you could hit it, man, cause I don't see it. It ain't hit my Cash App, bro. Let me I'll put it in the Cash App. I'll put it in the chat for you. Hold on. Matthew, I don't see it, so I'm gonna put it in the Cash App. You gonna see me with a polo hoodie on. That's my Cash App. All right. Well, here's my Cash App. You can say half, but here's my Cash App. $ Bullets Gotti. I'm gonna have a polo hoodie on. You know. But yeah, man. I don't fuck with that nigga. Riding with the West Coast. I don't have a beef with the West Coast. You gotta understand something. As black people, we don't own none of these coasts, bro. I'm not with none of that West Coast, East Coast, because my people come from South Carolina, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother's from South Carolina and my grandfather's from Memphis, Tennessee, bro. Okay, they not born New Yorkers, man. They born Southerners that came to New York as kids. So only my mother and me and the family members that I have here was born in New York. Everybody else was born down south. So when niggas say that New York shit, I don't hold no ties in New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? New York is not where yes, my family obtained legacy shit, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of that. All that niggas coming on here talk about, yo, I'm from New York, New York, New York. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Fucking with Hassan, I've lost my monetization. You know what I'm saying? The first time being loyal to Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a dude that I can't. I've gotten flagged because of him. Whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you overly loyal to people, man, people not loyal to you. You got to remember that. You can't be so loyal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And dude is a snake. Dude is a hater. Dude is a snake. You have to really look at somebody like how he operates. Just shows you he don't fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no loyal nigga and like, yo, that's a loyal nigga right there. No, he's a disloyal individual, man. Disloyal individual. You know what I'm saying? He's about for self and self only. That's why he overtalks people. That's why he ends his live stream. Cause he a for self type of person. You know, if he was a person that was, you know, about his homies, about his supporters, about people that rock with him, you'll see more people, platforms growing that's around him. His platform is for him only, man. Remember that. It's for him only. You know, he don't have that same mindset, togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not about being team players. You got some people that is about the team shit. You got other people that's about the money shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't just be. A lot of people can't be like how I am. I'm a team player. You know, I don't have a problem. I made more YouTubers than a little bit. A lot of these people that you see on WAC 100 stage, on these clubhouse platforms, they came from my platform. A lot of niggas talk about Beast. The first channel Beast ever came on was my channel. That nigga came on my old channel, my first channel, and showed me a bunch of guns. But everybody think he came from WAC. No, that nigga came from my platform. Not only him, but many others. You know, Iced Out and Stash 280. A lot of these people came from me. So when the niggas say, yo, he made, nigga, you ain't made no YouTubers, bro. Because you never shared your platform to help out other YouTubers. I've shared my platform out and helped out other YouTubers. That's the difference between me and these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, enjoying life. You know? That nigga took Ron Savage story. That nigga took Half Pint story and ran around and made money off of them men's stories. Did he give any of that money to Half Pint family? To his son? Did he give any of that money back to Bronx River, to the people in the community? No. So how is this dude? This is a grimy ass dude. He took a video of a dude's death from his neighborhood and made profit off of that. He had the video where he backed out the hammer on his Patreon. Took it off, right? Sent the video to Mac Me. Peace, how you doing, chillin' my love? Send the video to Mac Me. That's why I don't got no respect for that nigga. He's a sucker. Because he fuck with that nigga. You know? Yeah, salute. I appreciate that more money. You know, I've been working, dogs. That's why that nigga don't like me. Niggas don't like me because I've been working. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I've been making noise for a long time, but you know, right now I'm making more crazier noise. But yeah, I've been working though. You know what I'm saying? We getting back to where we were supposed to be at in the beginning. But he sent the video to Mac Mean and other YouTubers of him backing the gun out in Bronx River. This is how desperate this dude is. This is how desperate he is. That he'll send a video to people on YouTube and then make it seem like, oh, they trying to get me locked up. But he's not telling the audience that, wait, I gave these people the video because I'm desperate for views. Desperation leads to niggas doing stupid shit. Now, in the desperate thing, just like he was desperate dissing Gilly the Kid, hating on Gilly. Let's keep it real. He hating on Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid do a lot for Philadelphia. People can say whatever they want. That man do a lot for Philadelphia. I salute Gilly the Kid. Okay? He shitted on Beanie Siegel because Beanie Siegel got a food truck. Like, you shit on a black man for having a business. That's corny to me. You know what I'm saying? What business do Hassan Campbell got but YouTube? Let's get this clear. You ain't never seen this man get any type of income to have 12, because people got to understand it in life, it's all about 12 streams of revenue. That man only got one stream of revenue, and that's YouTube. If that shit go to gate, if that shit go today, it's over for him. He'll be another Tommy. He'll be another young Pharaoh. You see, them niggas can't get right because you gotta understand, when you a bum with money and you ain't never had it, and you ain't never been in a real position, you always gonna take a hit. You either got other hustles and other avenues, or you just gonna always go back to the one avenue that you know. And a lot of these niggas only know one avenue. Let me tell you something, right? Before I became a YouTuber, I was doing music. I wasn't a fucking YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I got into the YouTube game through Chris Kidd, who was on Queen's Flip platform, right? Me and him used to chop it up. He hit me up one Friday, actually, and said, "Yo, what you doing on Sunday?" I said, "I ain't doing nothing." He said, "Yeah, my studio, cause it's right there where we was at the studio." And shout out to G Star. Where we was at the studio was right near where the World Trade Center was, right? And he said, "Yo, just come down on Chambers Street at like 9 in the morning." I said, "I bet I'll come." I came. I did the first episode. It was only supposed to be one episode. I wasn't even supposed to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? But I came back. That's how I met Maine the Milkman. Because I came back the second day. But I wasn't even supposed to be on the show. I was supposed to be just a guest for one time. But the people liked me so much that they said, "Yo, bring Bullets back. Bring Bullets back." So he called me on the phone. He said, "Yo, Bullets, come back on the show." So when I came back on the show, I was a regular. But I never wanted to do YouTube. Chris Kidd was the one that told me, "Yo, use your YouTube channel." At the time, I really didn't want to use my YouTube channel because I was doing music. But I had to realize that in life, you can't put your eggs in one basket. You got to look at other multiple hustles. And the hustle I looked at was this YouTube shit. And I said, wow, you know what? I cross-brand my music with my YouTube channel. That's a good way of getting people to know about my music and to know about my channel. And it worked very well for me. So that's why I say, man, in this game, man, you need, and I tell anybody this, you need 12 streams of revenue. But if you only got one hustle, you'll never be successful. You know? Because when you look at a dude like Hassan, just perfect, just look at him clearly. That dude is not a hustler. It's not to get money. Yeah, so like I tell people all the time, man. Y'all got info on that. I got info on that. I got info on that. But I ain't really touching that. But let me just say this, right? Back to what I was saying. So when it comes to the revenue on YouTube, these dudes don't know how to hustle, man. And like I said, when it comes to Hassan Campbell, Hassan is just a dude that he takes some other content creators. Look, when he first came on, he stole a lot of shit from Polite, stole a lot of shit from Irritini Genie, stole a lot of shit from Dane Calloway, Bro Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? Young Pharaoh and all them. He was, oh really, Young Pharaoh stole for him too. Because Young Pharaoh ain't really had no, really wasn't that great at what he was doing. Young Pharaoh, he was on Tommy channel. He stole Tommy supporters. And then he started flipping it to the deep state thing, which Hassan stole from watching a lot of them conspiracy channels like Alex Jones. So a lot of these dudes, they not original, they all characters. You know what I'm saying? When you a character and you not original and you gotta steal. See, me, when y'all look at Bullets Gotti, I don't steal from nobody on the internet. I don't watch niggas' styles. I don't take from niggas. I got my own style. Okay? How you doing, Coco? Peace to you, Queen. So when you watch my platform, you don't have a person like myself stealing anything. Let's just keep it real. Hey, yo, Tyrone Washington, I already know, bro. I already know. You don't got to tell me. All right, bro? I know exactly what you're talking about. But salute to you, bro. I never took nobody's style, bro. You know? And then when you look at, like I said, Young Pharaoh, and you look at all these dudes, platform, they all fell off. Because if you're not original, you're going to always fall off. So everybody got the mighty touch. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? A lot of dudes got the Midas touch. Some dudes don't. Some dudes got the Bruce Leroy glow. A lot of dudes don't. What makes me different than a lot of other people is that I never wanted to sound like nobody else on the internet. I never came on there and say, yo, I watch niggas' channels, but you ever hear me take anybody content? No. Shout out to my brother Tigo Billy. Hassan will sit and watch somebody's channel and take other dudes' content and then remix it and gumble it like it's his. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never cared about, like, one thing about me, I never cared about what these other dudes cared about. You got dudes on here that care about the numbers. I never. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes on here that care about, yo, I'm trying to get these type of numbers. I'm trying to get that type of numbers. I tell people all the time, I never cared about all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned that YouTube is like the NASDAQs. If you know about the NASDAQs and you know about Dow Jones, numbers go up and down. You know? So that's what people don't understand. You know? That's what people don't understand. Like, I've never, since I've been on here, cared about what these other dudes cared about. I'll take care of that. Don't worry. I got you. I'll take care of that. You know, I never cared what these other dudes cared about. Already a lot of these YouTube channels, right? I started the blueprint of modding everybody, wrenching everybody up to show the social experiment that the wrench don't mean nothing. Now, everybody that got a YouTube channel, they now want to wrench everybody up. You know what I'm saying? You notice that? Everybody that got a platform, they always wrenching their whole channel up. Where they got that from? They got that from me. Because I started that shit. I was the first one to do that. I started a whole lot of trends on here. See, but like I tell people, you know what I'm saying? I'm just great at what I do. You know? And like I said, when it comes to Hassan Campbell, bro, let's keep it real. He's washed up and finished. Ask yourself, right? He wanted this Big Meech. He wanted this Gilly the Kid, right? But he's not taking any action to try to better the community, try to put programs in Bronx River, try to do something. His thing is the beef, 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 beef all day. He said, yo, Whack did this, Whack did that. But who channel he's on? Salute Mob. Who channels he on? Haas is on Whack 100 channel. Let's keep it real. How y'all take somebody serious that say, this dude demonetized my channel, but I'm sitting on stages having conversations with him? Like, no. Yeah, so every time I watch Dude channel, it's like, Dude channel is corny. You know what I'm saying? Dude channel was corny, bro. I watched the Kilogram dude. That nigga violated homie, bro. I ain't watch how he violated that nigga. He was talking to that nigga all crazy. This a nigga you got on your platform. He's supposed to be your bro and all that. But you violated the nigga and told the nigga he's a stupid nigga, an idiot, all that, right? Talk the nigga like a bitch. I wouldn't even want to get on YouTube anymore after a nigga called me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That nigga deleted that whole live. So that's why I tell y'all, man, stop believing in these fake false prophets. This nigga said the director chick, which I'm not gonna say her name, right? The chick that had the documentary, right, on BAM, right? She got his mans knocked off. That's what he said. Yo, I'm never gonna rock with her. He was violating Shorty, right? Then to have Shorty on his platform and talking about, yo, support her. We going after the hip hop museum. Yeah, cause you an agent and she an agent. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, when you was making that bag, you didn't want to speak on that. Your thing was, I'm speaking on these industry rappers. I'm speaking on these dudes that's got this and that. Y'all don't hear him one time speak on, yo, what he should be doing and what he should be doing and this and that. He's speaking on rappers, and cause the rappers is not paying him no attention no more, now he don't know what to do. you know? But you gotta remember, when you a character, you were a character. Homie's a character. He's a liar. Nigga's a deceiver. He deceive his people. I don't get on YouTube and lie to the audience and tell them a bunch of fuck nigga shit. That's what old boy do. Hey, that girl, how you doing, NYC? Every time I come on your platform, you don't never say hello. I be coming over there, I be like, hey, what's up? You don't never say hello. But you know, I rock with the channel though. All right. I'm gonna go there again. I'm gonna say hello. Hope I get a shout out. I rock with the channel. You know, I'll be watching. But yeah, man. Like I said, dude don't want no smoke, man. Dude is a liar, man. He all cat, you know. It's a dude that tell you, yo, he don't rock with his son because his son turned gay or whatever nonsense this weird nigga be talking. Dude is a weirdo, bro. You know? And it is what it is, man. You know, dudes are scammers, bro. You gotta understand, he scammed his audience. And that's why dudes is not really supporting them on the Patreon. They not supporting them on the Rumble. So cause they not supporting him on the Patreon and the Rumble, he running to YouTube. You see him run back to YouTube, try to get a little donation money, and then you don't see him no more. You know why? Cause his channel is not doing the numbers that it should be doing. He's not doing 100,000. But you gotta realize something. When the people start to realize that you a fraud and that you ain't who you say you is, this is what happens. This is what happens. When you ain't who you say you is, this is what happens. Now, let's get into this. Oh, all right. All right, that girl. You gotta come on my channel one time. You gotta come on my channel one time. I mean, he became a legendary YouTuber because of what he said. He said he got died, nigga. When you say you got died, nigga, that's how you become a legendary YouTuber. Let's keep it real. Cause ain't nobody ever heard no shit like that. Nigga say, yo, I got died. But he really didn't just get died, nigga. He had a sexual intercourse with that nigga. That's why he kept saying, yo, when that nigga put his pickle on you and you feel that nigga breathing on you, yeah, it was more than just getting died, nigga. It was other things that happened. You know what I'm saying? You had a whole relationship with the nigga. Let's tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just tell the truth. You had a whole relationship. Peace, how you doing? Real life. How are you, love? Nah, he didn't get died. He had a sexual intercourse with Ben Bada. That was his boyfriend. You know, that's how he ended up on Midnight Marauders, on the back cover of Tribe Called Quest. But it wasn't because of Bam. It was because somebody from his projects had a relationship and was cool with Chris Lighty, and he got him on the cover. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, love. I'm doing very well. How are you? You know, and that's how he ended up on the back of Midnight Marauders, man. You know, you don't end up on a legendary hip hop cover like that. Talking about the nigga put you on the cover. No, that nigga ain't put you on the cover. You had rapper dreams, and you thought you was gonna pop like Chi Ali, and it didn't work for you. Didn't work for son. He thought he was gonna have a Chi Ali career, you know, because him and Chi Ali is the same age. Just didn't work for him. He didn't have a rap career. So because he didn't have a rap career, he's had a lot of resentment for rappers. But he's a groupie. You look at a lot of his pictures before he became a YouTuber with Common or JoJo Capone and all these industry people. He was all smiles with all the industry rappers. All smiles. He tells y'all. Algar took him to the Source Awards in '99 in Cali. You know, he was a fan. You know what I'm saying? He was just upset that he ain't never pop. Let's keep it real. So, dude's a fraud, man. Now, I want to get into these three females. Y'all know I be watching a lot of people's platforms, and I see all the nonsense, right? Now, everybody want to call out the Tashak K's. They want to call out the Candace Owens. They want to call out the Jaguar Wrights. I told y'all give these delusional ass people platforms that don't be saying anything. You gotta understand, these people is bought and paid for. Okay, they no different than a politician. That's a fact, Tigo. So when it goes to Jaguar Wright, she gets excommunicated from the music industry, right? At one point, she ain't say nothing about Jay-Z, right? She was praising him, saying all type of good things about him, right? And then when she saw that it wasn't no unplugged reunion show, then she started flipping and tripping on Jigga Man when she found out that nigga for self, which anybody could have told her that. Dame could have told her that. You know? You know? So when you watch her channel, right? Because I watch her channel. I watch her nonsense. Peace, Queen. How you? How are you? I appreciate you for pulling up. So I watched Jaguar Wright channel. When she first came on YouTube, I was the first one saying she full of shit. And it was a money play. Now everybody like, oh yeah, she full of shit. Well, y'all watch the train wreck. Y'all gotta understand, when shit don't look right, you should peep the living situations of these people. Jaguar Wright is a bona fide certified drunk and cokehead and pill popper. I had a 2-hour conversation with her. She went from light to dark. And one of the conversations when we talked, she started talking about she was going to the Keefe D trial in Vegas. And then she flipped and started tripping, talking about at the end of the conversation that the nigga Common put his dick in her mouth. You know, and then saying the dude then said the dude put a dick in his mouth and all that. You know, after she violating Angie, she violating Mary, calling her hood booger, violating Erica, violating Jill, saying, oh, Jill is a prostitute, Erica's a prostitute. She just violating them, right? Now, mind you, this is somebody that's bitter. Notice that Hassan is bitter too. All right? Hassan is bitter because he didn't get taken to the Justice or Else march with Bam, right? To DC. He's bitter, right? Jaguar Wright is bitter because her attitude fucked her career over, right? Now she said, "No, I did this because of my son." What do your son death got to do with anything on the internet? You saw that it was a markability to make money like everybody else, and you just did the clout chasing move, which is cool. I get it. That's the agenda with everybody today. They want to make money. But at what cost? At what cost? Because at the end of the day, bitterness is bitterness. You listen to somebody's platform and you hear them say the certain things that they say, disparaging things that they say out their mouth, and they trying to get a check, you know what it is. Jaguar Wright wanted a check. She want fame. She want clout. She wanted success by any means necessary because she ain't making no money in the music industry. So she's seeing all these people. She turning it up a notch. First it started with the roots. Then it just went crazy. But like I told y'all gotta understand the type of individuals that y'all be creating. Y'all be creating these monsters, man. And then y'all wanna act like, oh man, yo, that's crazy. Nah, man. Y'all create these monsters. So don't get surprised when these monsters do what they do. Because every dog gonna have his day. You know? You gotta look. She was with a dude. She turned on the dude she was with. Right? Because her nephew and him had a fight. Right? Her own family member had a fight with the husband who basically was down with Nature Boy. Right? He was there with Nature Boy. Young nigga. Right? She and Black China Mama was going after Nature Boy. You gotta look at these people, man, and say to yourself, is these people really about talking some real shit, or they just clout chasing and trying to get a name and a rep online because the music shit ain't popping for them no more? You gotta really look at people's lives. You know, people don't got a hustle bone in their body. They burnt out. They burnt out. Jaguar Wright, burnt out. She got to keep up that high. You talking about a woman that's a crack with the, nah, I wouldn't call her crackhead. She's a pill popper, cokehead, and an alcoholic. She ain't in the industry no more. She mad that her career went down the toilet. She need to talk about her escapades of being a madam. How many chicks you was pimping out? Talking about you saving. You ain't saving shit, man. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no beef with her. You know what I mean? Because me and her, we had conversations. We have dialogue. We dialogue. You know what I'm saying? We dialogue behind the scenes. But I know people that's full of shit. She just full of shit. Her thing is, she want money by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? She thirsty. You saw how thirsty she was when she went on Piers Morgan? She thirsty. She a clout chaser. Y'all gotta understand. She's a clout chaser. The reason why she ain't in the industry no more, because it was her attitude. She got a self-blackballed, bad attitude. Now she bitter because you was at this level And now you at this level. You gotta realize something. Never have a big head. There is no big U's and little me's in this world. We all can be arrogant. We all can be cocky and confident. But sometimes you got to think before you say things. Because when you suffer from diarrhea of the mouth, Jaguar Wright suffered from diarrhea of the mouth. Just like that bodyguard nigga, the big homie CC, all these niggas. They suffer from diarrhea of the mouth. Everybody want to check. I respect Gene because Gene was doing it before the check came in. So I respect him a little more than a lot of other people. Choke, he was doing it before the checks. These niggas wasn't even getting on. They was on platforms, but they wasn't doing it how they doing it now. So I have a little more respect for Choke and Gene because they really was doing this before. But everybody else that's coming out, nigga, y'all just coming out to get checks. Times is hard. We get it. Y'all ain't got no jobs. And y'all hungry for that dollar. Y'all hungry for the dollar. Y'all took the Hassan Campbell formula. We get it. Y'all took the Hassan Campbell formula. We get it. Facts is facts. You know, so Jaguar's a fraud. Now, when it comes to Candace Owens, another fraud. Look at her story. She went to school in Connecticut, right? She was targeted by racist white kids, right? Racist white boys, right? She had the NAACP of Connecticut come out for her. She spoke about it on her TED Talk. See, I watch people's. See, one thing about me, you got a lot of these people are case studies. Case studies. Remember that. Jaguar Wright is a case study. Candace Owens, Hassan Campbell, these are case studies. Study these people and know what I'm talking about. And you'll be like, oh shit, they really is case studies. So when I watched Candace Owens and I seen how she came out of nowhere, it's just like with Hassan Campbell, right? Dude comes out of nowhere, makes a video, takes the video down. You know, Ron Savage comes out, OG Half Pint comes out, and then boom, Hassan comes back out. And now he's ready to full blown do what it do. It tells his story because now he has a leg to stand on because now he's forced to tell his story, but he sees the profit in it. So when it comes to Candace Owens, she comes out of nowhere, right? She has a platform that was Black Lives Matter. She is a grifter, but she's one of those grifters that's like Kaza Sose. She comes off as a victim and says racism, racism. She's Black Lives Matter. Her website, she's anti-Trump. Her platform, she files bankruptcy. She's not making no money no more. So what she does in 2018, 2019, she jumps on the Trump bandwagon. And she now turns into this pro-Trump, pro-Republican, marries a white dude on Buzz, or what was it, BuzzFeed, or forgot the website she was on. Never been in a state of confusion. I never been in a state of confusion. But salute to you. So when she comes online, she's now a whole new person, a whole new identity. Different from the person that did the TED Talk. Now she's conservative. Now she's a ultra far left, far right person. She's talking about accountability, but this is somebody that screamed racism when she's being targeted in high school. So I can't trust somebody that spoke from one side of his face and then speaks on another. I can't trust a woman like that, and I can't trust a man like that. Because now you look to me as a hypocrite, you look to me as a confused stereotype person that basically is an agent of chaos. That you've been picked it, handcrafted, and basically manipulated to the masses to believe to the belief system of being this ultra conservative character that was created. So with Candace Owens, she's just a created character. She's not somebody that had this belief system. She was basically somebody that went through money problems and needed a new source of revenue, a new source of income. Her source of revenue and a source of income was, I'm pro-Trump. Because now I lost my source of income into this website. So now I got to talk about something totally different. I got to have a whole new demographic of people to support me. And far as her saying that, and her becoming that new person, this is how you get a lot of these characters. And it's not just only her. It's Hocus for a Fifth. Look at him. He got a whole platform where he's this dude that talks about stopping gang violence and the rabbit hole and waking people up to this dude can't convince himself that he's really this person that he says he is, which is he's a cartoon character, you know. So with Candace Owens, she's a fraud. She's an agent of chaos because anytime that you have to come into this disillusion that you wake up one morning and say, I'm this whole new character, that I'm not the person that people think I am, that's crazy to me. But hold on one second. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna be that long. Hold on real quick. So these people they be handcrafted, you know, you know, they be handcrafted characters, you know. So 9 out of 10, when you look at a lot of these people, it's just they have platforms and they not happy at the platforms they have because you have to look. When you have a YouTube, this is what I always tell people when it comes to YouTube, right? And this is like with Tasha K, right? Look at her. Her claim to fame is slandering R. Kelly, right? She's the reason why Surviving R. Kelly happened. Because she had a platform where she interviewed this lying-ass chick, Lisa Van Allen, right? So with her doing that and having her on on her platform, this helped it out the documentary Surviving R. Kelly, right? Her platform is she wanted to be a fake Wendy Williams. She's also responsible for destroying Wendy Williams' marriage because she interviewed the mistress, the side chick, the baby mother of her husband, right? So she was responsible for that, right? So you have to look at these people thirsty for clout. What is their main objective and goal of being successful on the internet? My main objective being successful in this internet thing was to bring great quality content. Their main objective is to be agents of chaos. So Tasha K was an agent of chaos. And that was her platform. Look, perfect example, right? Shout out to my dude, Delray Richardson, that got the channel Straight Game, right? He said Tasha K wanted to interview him, but the thing that she wanted him to do was to slander Tupac Shakur. Wanted him to slander Tupac Shakur. Because he didn't want to slander Tupac Shakur, she didn't interview him, right? This is what people got to understand. When you have a content creator that their main goal and objective is to slander people, to create their platform, to take their platform to the next level of existence, you have to be cautious of these type of people because a lot of them are agents of chaos because they thirsty. They thirsty for clout. They thirsty for money. They thirsty because they have an agenda, a personal agenda to be successful. So when I look at a Tasha K and I look at all these people on YouTube, they all the same. Tasha K wanted to be on radio. She couldn't have the success on radio. So what she did YouTube. And she thought she was gonna be this big time personality. And her personality couldn't take a foreign radio. So what she did was, well, I'm gonna be a gossiper, I'm gonna be a slanderer, and I'm gonna do anything to make it on top, which got her sued. What keeps getting her sued. Like instead of her looking at her platform and saying, you know what, maybe I should just take it to a whole different area. That's why I kind of respect Kevin Samuels, how his approach was, because he made it without doing the slander shit. He made it of doing content. And when your content is good, the waiting process is going to always take some time, but it's going to happen. Kwame Brown, he came on doing what he did, and then look, he got replaced by Gilbert Arenas, who went further with his channel. So always remember, man, you know, the slow grind is the best grind. Everybody want to be an agent of chaos. Look at Tag Stone. That agent of chaos shit caused him to be in a prison, locked up in jail. Instead of him coming with some real content, he came with just him hating. And that's what a lot of these dudes, they all is haters. Orlando Brown, right? Instead of him taking care of himself, going to a rehab facility, cleaning himself up, he'll rather be an agent of chaos and being paid to be an agent. He don't care because he's trying to feed his drug habit. He's trying to feed his drug habit. So he don't care that he's being used. He don't care that he's being beat, that he's being disrespected and laughed as a joke because he's trying to feed his coke habit, you know, his alcohol habit. Because you have to realize When you got drugs and you got alcohol and you dealing with them type of demons, people that say anything, do anything. It's just like a bum in the street, just like a crackhead. Look at majority of most of your crackheads. What do your dealers say to the crackhead? If they want that crack, they got to do the most egregious things. You saw the scene in Menace to Society when the dude said what he said. Just look at Orlando Anderson, Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown came on YouTube and did anything. Keefy D, a bozo. He don't care that he lied. He lied himself into a prison. They made money. He got peanuts. But did he care? No, he didn't. So always remember, bro, you rather be used or you rather be bigger than that. Because a lot of these dudes is lying. And they gotta lie to keep up the money. They don't care who feelings they hurt. They don't care the relationships they fucked up. They don't care about none of that. Because to them, it's about the money and fame. I don't care about that. I care about the longevity. You know? Now, when it goes to the other dudes that's on here, the gully TVs and the zip with the drips, I look at them as clowns. I look at dudes like that, like these dudes think they doing something with the sports shit. It ain't working for them. Zip, he's still talking about who ratting. Nobody cares about who's ratting in 2024. That ratting shit, that snitching shit, nobody cares about that. We in an era now that people don't care. People don't care no more. People don't care no more. Because in the society that we living in, is that it's so much people in this world, man, that's trying to focus on day-to-day life, a recession that we are in, politics, and niggas is on here crying about who's ratting, who's telling. The streets, if anybody know about the streets been a lie. It's been a lie. I think a lot of black niggas just get caught in that illusion. Because they haven't graduated from the streets. Everybody else graduated from the streets and went into corporate America. These niggas are still foot soldiers, pawns. You sell drugs, you already was a pawn for the government. So you already was a snitch. You already was a snitch. Once you sold drugs, once you picked up that gun, that's a government issue gun. Because 99% of most guns in the streets are stolen guns. And they are government issue guns with scratched off serial numbers. So once you use a gun that got scratched off serial numbers, there's government issue guns, government issue Glocks, drugs, that's government issue drugs. You work for the government. A drug dealer, a shooter, nigga, you work for the government, bro. Whether it's intentional or directly, nigga, you work for them. Your gang members. That's why I'm not like Hassan Campbell. I'm not going to talk that shit about, oh, the streets. Nigga, what the fuck is you holding up motherfucking code up for when the code was never created for us? You got to remember, man, we weren't street people. We were people that was of faith, spirituality, having a good time. These was what our people was. When we came to the North, it was only two things to do as a black man. You either work for the white man or you go out there and run numbers before the drug epidemic, or you become a pimp. So it was only a few things to do. So when you got people like Hassan talking like, oh, this shit is some real shit, and oh, yo, y'all niggas got a hold of code, and you talking about Meech, and Meech is with his son. He's able to enjoy his life with his son. And any man that's coming home from prison or political prisoner, I'm happy that they able to be with their families. But, nigga, everybody's a victim. The dude that sold the drugs, the dudes that was in the streets, everybody's a victim. Because they destroyed the communities, my nigga. Directly or indirectly, they destroyed it. And what they did was they used people to sell the drugs. They used the big homies, the gang member homies, right? The same gang members that y'all be talking about. These real estate developers use these people to get indictments. And after they did that, they put these CI snitches in these gangs to infiltrate like they did with the Panthers, like they did with everything else. And these CI snitches is the cause of gentrification in the community. Now you wonder why you can't buy up the block, because now the block's been bought up. You go to Harlem, when brownstones was $1, they now $2 million. When you look at the Bronx, the South Bronx, to be exact, when it was burnt down, now it's nothing but penthouses, museums, and all this coming in state-of-the-art shit. Why? Because niggas destroyed the community, and now they came back. See, they had the plans 50 years ago. Motherfuckers just didn't understand that. You know, they let y'all come there. You got to remember, these are the same people that paid gang members to burn down the community. Remember that. They paid gang members to burn down their community so they can get the insurance money. And these same people came back to the community and brought it all the way back up. So that's why when you hear Bullets Gotti speak, man, when you hear me talk, I don't care about none of this, about dudes going to jail and who's snitching and who telling. Man, the streets is a lie, bro. It's a myth. We should be telling people, let's get economically right as a people. Y'all in here screaming about the streets. The streets. Who's saluting who? You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes ain't talked about no political prisoners. You never heard Gully. You never heard Zip. You never heard Hassan talked about no political prisoners. They not talking about Mumia. They not saying, yo, let's get petition out here and free Mumia. You never heard them say free Matulu. Y'all heard Matulu came home, and then all of a sudden y'all want to talk about it. I've been talking about Matulu on my channel for a long time. You know, he was released because he was sick. That's the only reason why they released him. None of these dudes is talking about freeing nobody. So why is y'all dudes talking about, oh, Meech this? Y'all only saying that because Meech ain't doing an interview with y'all and ain't having a conversation. But if Meech had a conversation with y'all wouldn't care who told and who did this or who did that. Because like I said, bro, in this life and in this world, man, it's all a lies. The streets is a lie. It's not real. If you look at the whole black community, bro, we ain't never been the greatest gangsters. That gangster shit, come on, bro. That shit was a myth, bro. It was a myth. But it is what it is, man. Salute to everybody that's pulling up, man. I salute y'all. Thank y'all for coming to support me. You know. And like I said, man, all this is a myth, man. You know, salute. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, man. Y'all have a blessed Thursday, I mean.